Should you create education content on your social media platform? I'm going to talk to the guy that does this daily right now on the Biz Talk. Oh, Greg and I were singing a beautiful song before we started shooting.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous.
It's like
Habib is great, my lord.
Catholic
Habib is great.
Catholic mass songs, bro. Little twist.
I remember all those songs, bro,
I do
growing up.
Trust me.
Went to church
I mean,
back in the day.
If I walked in, I'd probably catch fire right now.
I can set you on fire right now. Help the process. All right. So should I create education content
No, that definitely not. But me, yes.
Yes. Okay. I agree with you 100%. What about, so this is actually something that comes up all the time in the social media class that we do. People are always asking, what should I do for content? You know, on my Instagram, my Facebook, on YouTube. Not so much YouTube, not a lot of people doing long form content, but
Correct.
Just in general, like what content should I do? And I always say education content is huge part of what you should incorporate in your content. But like what can they do, bro? Like how can somebody get started in this direction of creating education content? Like how do you think about when you do your daily lives?
So totally understand. So here's the thing. If you're confused on what kind of education you should provide, you have to look at what do you do? Like if you're an educator trying to educate other nail technicians, then what you should do is show off technique that's going to provide a source of help, right?
Right.
So they get faster, better, on and on and on.
Totally.
Okay, so, but if you're a nail technician that's looking to educate the consumer on how amazing your skills are, that is a great way to attract attention towards your work.
Right.
So, you know, there's a lot of consumers out there that are afraid of the drill.
Right. Din, din, din.
The drill. Dude, I mean, I hate that word. Right.
If you want to drill,
go to Home Depot, buy yourself a block of wood and a bucket of screws, and you can practice drilling all day long. Dude, I mean, seriously.
that's one of my favorites, bro.
I'm going to drill for oil, bro.
Dude, go get a drill.
What are you doing? I'm going to drill for oil in the backyard.
See you in the back.
But so, you know, you could educate basically awareness on how safe your electric file procedure is.
Yeah.
You could educate the client on how basically clean your environment is, what steps you take to disinfect and sanitize your implements, your workstation, the procedures you do on a regular basis. So they're like, wow, you know, I'm paying for basically supreme service. Service
Right.
is not just based on the work that you do. It's also based on the environment. Right?
Totally.
So if you're constantly educating people on how amazing your setup is, everything from how you clean, the tools you use, how safe you use them, then and also the procedures as well. Like, you know, a lot of people who aren't experienced, what I mean by not experienced getting their nails done, they've had bad experience. I had a
Right.
bad experience when I went to the salon because all they're doing is going, They think that it's normal for them to be like, ouch, 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 ouch. Ah.
Put a beat behind that, bro.
I mean, serious, like, you know,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be that experience. It shouldn't be a painful experience. It should be an experience where they're just like,
Relaxed.
yeah, man, almost passed out, right?
Yeah.
While they're getting their nails done. So if you're educating them on how great your prep is, your application, your finishing skills, you do use an electric file, there is no burning, and you're constantly, you know, updating them on these amazing techniques,
Totally.
right? Then you're going to set yourself apart from the rest of the herd.
Yeah,
That's what it comes down to.
I agree 1,000%. Like, you want to feature yourself in a couple different ways. Number one, you want to feature yourself as an expert in your field. You're a professional nail technician. So when you're like Greg is saying, when you're educating on like prep, most people would be like, well, my customer doesn't care, or they don't. Dude, trust me, they do. You know why? Because even if they don't totally understand, even if you're talking about like the structure of the nail and how I build an upper arch and what that means for you as a consumer, even though they may not totally understand, bro, they're going to be like, damn, my girl knows her shit.
Correct. So if you're trying to educate nail technicians on upper arch application, then you're trying to show them how to get the right structure, right? So their nails look tight. But if you're trying to basically educate the consumer on upper arch application, it's like, yo, my nails don't break.
My nails don't like... Are your nails flat when you look at them from a profile view? That's
Correct.
Not good. You need a curve. Come to me. I'm going to put an upper arch. That way they don't break.
Correct.
Why? Because you can get into structure and what that means.
C-curve, right? The way shaping, right?
Exactly.
You don't want your nails looking fake.
Exactly.
You want them looking natural,
dude.
Right? So,
bro, I've mentioned this example before on a previous episode, but this is a perfect. I'm going to bring it up again because it's how stuff works, right, on social media, and why it's important to educate your skills. Because I had a major plumbing issue, bro. Right, This was like a month ago. I had a major.
Whoa, bro.
At my house, bro, with my home plumbing, not my personal plumbing. I had a plumbing issue at home. And, dude, at 10 o'clock at night, I was like, shoot, I don't know exactly what's going on. We're having, like, some backup in, like I saw outside. It was backing up, at one of the, what do you call it?
It's like nightmare.
It's nightmare, bro. So, dude, what I do, I went onto YouTube and I was just looking up, backup from one of the, I forgot what they're called, the little tubes that come out of the ground so that it doesn't back up in your home. I forgot what it's called. Anyway, I was looking that up on YouTube, and dude, these two guys came on. They're brothers, they're twins, right? And they were talking about why that happens. Here are the situations, and some of it I was like, okay, whatever, and like how to solve the problem, and this is what you should do, and this is what you should look for. Dude, I immediately was like, whoa. These guys know what they're talking about. I looked them up on website. I went to the About section on the YouTube page. Saw they had a website.
They're in Los Angeles.
They service Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I clicked. Dude, they were at my house the next day. Great service, great education. I don't care about learning all the freaking details, but I was like, dude, I trust these guys. They know what they're doing.
Correct.
They're
educating the consumer on the problems that could happen.
Exactly.
So that's what nail technicians should do.
That's what they got to do.
It's about educating them on.
Why do you have lifting?
Correct. Why are the nails breaking?
Do your nails hurt? This is what's probably happening.
Correct.
There's endless topics,
there's so many, right? You're like, have you had mold?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, like, why am I having a greenie on my nail? Like, dude, there's so many people out there that have had that, right? And why? Well, it's probably because the person didn't clean the tools or, throw away the files they were supposed to throw away. I mean, who knows the reason, right? But these are things that you can educate people to, it's all about creating value for your service.
Totally.
And value is not about cheap. Value is about experience.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So it could be an expensive price and still have a lot of value to it.
Dude, I like most of the people that follow us on our social media platforms, a lot of them are nail professionals, right?
Correct.
Like our focus is always teaching nail pros. What I tell nail pros is you don't have ideas. You actually have the ultimate resource for ideas of what you can teach your consumer.
Totally.
Go to our YouTube channel, go to our Instagram page, go to our
steal
TikTok.
our stuff.
Bro.
Jack it.
Take it, make it your own.
Regurgitate it to your own.
Yeah, and make your own content, but we're putting it out there for you.
Correct.
Like share. I mean, obviously, You want to put it in your own style and make it your own, but take the information. If Greg is talking about, lifting, cool. Yeah, that's why lifting happens. Take that, make a video on it, educate your client base.
There's a lot of pros that I follow out there that also kind of poke fun at the nail technician client kind of interaction experience.
What do you mean? What do you mean they poke fun?
Well, I'm just saying, like, being late.
Oh, I see. Right.
Right. Or they come in sick.
Yeah.
Now this is pre-COVID, right? Where it's just like, dude, like, you're not supposed to walk in the salon, but the nail technician is trying to like dodge them. You know? Like, dude, what are you showing up like when you're like sneezing and coughing? And these are things that consumers in the past did. I don't think that happens anymore, man. Because there's like glass barriers.
Oh yeah, for sure. Masks, the whole nine.
But you can poke fun at the experience just to kind of lighten the.
Yeah.
If you're good on camera and you know how to do that, you can create scenarios where your clients want to come. They want to come back to watch the funny content.
Absolutely.
You've always preached content is king.
Content is king.
Content
absolutely.
is king. So if you're putting out content, it doesn't matter what the content is. What it's going to do, especially if you put out a lot of new content, what that is going to do, it's going to attract clients to come back to watch because it's new. It's not old, boring. So
yeah, that's a guarantee.
It is a guarantee.
You have to put out new content
all the time.
When it comes to what to put out, this is stuff that, we're talking about here, which is put out education,
Correct.
Teach them what you're doing, show them that detail. And then the next question, people are always like, well, I don't know what to get as far as a camera setup. Do I get a full blown, dude, Greg every day goes live. He has one stand. It's that Archon, what was it?
The Archon
mount. Right. Archon mount. Every single day he does like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, sometimes an hour of content. Dude, there's you have it in your hand.
Yeah, look, all the new phones now, if you're past an iPhone 10 or Samsung, whatever that's out there, dude, the cameras are so high definition. The video cameras,
they're insane.
You don't need a professional grade movie film. You can shoot actual movie quality film on an actual phone.
Exactly. And quality content doesn't mean super high production setup.
No.
Quality content means you're giving that value. You're teaching something or you're entertaining in some way, shape, or form. It doesn't matter if it's like if your lighting is not perfect or if everything is not perfect. You don't need that. You can as you get your content game and volume down, you can improve that over time if you decide, I want a more pro setup. Sure, but don't let that prevent you from putting out content right now.
You have to be able to put a plan together, write down some ideas of what you're going to educate, and then just really start filming and putting it out there. That's what it comes down to.
It's going to change your business. Putting out educational content on a consistent basis on social media, on Instagram, on Snapchat, on TikTok, on YouTube is going to change your business if you do it consistently. I know it's changed ours. It's changed our business tremendously. It will have the same impact, right?
It's been life-changing.
Life-changing, completely.
Yeah, life-changing for us.
Completely.
And it didn't happen overnight.
Correct.
But look, we've been in business for almost 30 years. So all of the ups and downs that we had to go through, this is the shortest, I would say, out of all the obstacles that we had to go through. Once we started putting out content on it, once we started educating more content-based, right, consistently putting out a lot
consistently,
our business is completely changed.
Completely changed. Yeah. You can do that as well. We highly recommend it. And again, use us as a resource. Go to our page, get your ideas.
Ask me questions, ask Tracy questions, hit Habib up, all our profiles. We are here to help you.
100%. Let us know in the comments below what you're doing currently. If you are putting out content or any questions that you have on this topic, put it in the comments below. Greg, Thank you so much, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next time on the Biz Talk.